So we've got a quick tutorial here, how to use Strava quickly. Here's a Thai banana. When the bananas in Thailand are yellow on the end, the Cavendish style, when they're yellow, that's when they're ready to eat. They won't go spotty, so don't wait till they get spotty. How to use Strava? All right, let's go back into let's get back into Strava. So I'll show you how to get to this page. This works for people on the subscription-based Strava Premium or the free one. So I'm going to go to My Activities. My Activities. Strava's great. Social, networking, fitness crew. So we went out riding with all the crew today at the Thai Fruit Festival. Everyone got PR. Callum, Ruff, Ash, Freely. I didn't get a PR though. I want a refund. But everyone PR'd today. It's pretty cool. And so there's a morning time trial. So I'm going to click on my ride. This also works if you want to analyze other people's rides. I'm going to click on Analysis. Analysis. And I'm going to click on segments. There we go, that's the segment I want to look at. So this is the main climb in Chiang Mai. So you can see in the graph that it goes up. You can also see on the map. There you go, but it doesn't really matter too much. So you can see speed doesn't really matter because speed varies a lot. Too many things affect speed, so average speed, max speed doesn't really matter unless you're in a velodrome where there's no wind and it's even surface. Power is what we're looking at here. So average 264 watts on this climb. And you can see my heart rate here, the red line, and pink is cadence. So I average 92 cadence per segment. So yeah, anything between 80 and 100 is good cadence. I prefer around 90 to 100. And heart rate, you can sort of see it cruising, stable lining there. And over to the right here, look at these numbers here. These numbers change. So it's pretty cool. So I'm going to slow. So I'm sitting about 150, 160. And then you can see the spike in power here. Spike in power, and you can also see my cadence went up. So cadence went up, watts went up, and the heart rate slowly came up. I put in a bit of a diggy, a bit of an attack, and but then once I got around the corner, I did what's called a bluff attack, where I attacked, got a gap, and then once I was out of sight, I just dropped back to the wattage we were riding beforehand. And you see my heart rate dropping off again, to my power dropping off, and look at this here. This is a little, what's going on here? What happened here? My chain dropped off. My chain fell off my bike, so I stopped and put my chain back on. So you can see just a spike there. So look for the spike. So the big spike was the attack. The spike down was the low. This is I was recovering, maybe a bit too much recovery. And so yeah, so with power, to optimum time trial pacing, you want to have it as smooth as possible. Obviously there's going to be little spikes, but you want to avoid the big spikes like this one, and you want to avoid your chain falling off like this one. So that's how you train with power, pace with power on the climb, is try and have it smooth as possible, and that will be the fastest time. Even if you get dropped up the climb, you're better off riding your own wattage than blowing yourself up, spiking your power to try and get on up a climb. Especially, unless the climb's like 30k an hour, then yeah, you want to be in the draft. But a climb like this, drafting, it helps, but not as much as, on the flat. So there you go. If you're on the flat and get dropped, you have to spike your power to get back on as soon as possible. But on the climb, it's not as important. You're better off riding your own power. And so there you go there. So that's how you use Strava. Pretty basic stuff. I'm not a tech geek at all. I'm pretty illiterate, ADD, whatever you want to call it, dyslexia, 100%. But I know how to use Strava. And Strava is incredible community out there. Go to explore. You can look up various segments, type in where in the world you are. So it's really great. It's building the community massively, especially here in Southeast Asia, US and Australia, and even in Europe as well. So you can click on cycling, you click on running. So Strava's awesome. Friendly Banana Girls on Strava. All the fit people on Strava. Zoom it in there. So you can search around all the segments people create. You can even create segments yourself. So post your comments and questions down below. We'll see you at the Thai Fruit Fest if you're around. Do some Strava PRs. Abdoi Satep. Thanks for watching. Again, leave any questions, comments down below.